This has been truly the best self growth anime I've ever had the pleasure to read and watch. One really does know how to make good characters, have good self reflections upon actions and reactions. He really does. And despite how I was once, years ago, completely bombarded with hate comments when I said I loved his stories and characters, too bad his artwork shit, a lot of people got on me in the comic section. And I still stand by what I say to this day. I still do. Don't get me wrong. If I'm not here to talk about much about one, but I will say is that if he would sold One Punch Man the way it was, the way he originally drew it, do you think it would have sold millions? I don't think so. One has amazing mind when it comes to doing stories and character arcs, but he needed help with the art, and he sure got that help. But with Mob, however, was different. Mob, he kept the same. He didn't get no redrawn or redone about it or changed the story. Mob stayed original all the way to the very end. And something about that made it special. Be who you are as you are. It's okay to worry. It's okay to cry. It's okay to be happy. It's okay to have all these emotions towards you. We all have a side to ourselves that we are unaware of or one we're fully aware of. Some of us fear it, some of us hate it, some of us embrace it. And it's like the two dogs fighting for your soul, in a way, with Mob's situation. His powers, talking about how he's the one who fell in love with Sabomi. It was making it all about him, trying to do whatever he can to make Mob's conscious to completely disappear. But that wasn't the case. Sabomi had her interest in Mob, and it's just that Mob relied too much on his powers, is what fell out the interest. He became a one-trick pony, in a way. And because of that, he no longer had her favor. But something about him that changed when he decided to improve himself since the beginning of season one, but she started to truly acknowledge it during season two when she saw him helping that one girl out who was pretending to like him with her poem, seeing him practice for the marathon. You know, she was watching him. And then, of course, there was times where he had the courage to just talk to her, to help her out with a handkerchief. Mom started to grow. And he never showed much of his feelings. But now time has passed. Here we are. And our good boy, Master Reagan. I swear, Master Reagan is definitely he is definitely the anime version of Saul Goodman from Better Call Saul. He is definitely Jimmy. If you ever watched Better Call Saul, he spends his entire time throughout the series lying, even within Breaking Bad, doing what he can to scheme and con everyone. And he could have gotten away with it at the very end too, with a very minimum punishment. But at the very end, just to keep his humanity, just this once, he let it all go. He confessed. He went out and confessed. Even when he didn't have to, when he didn't need to, he confessed to everything. And even though he'll be in prison for the rest of his life, he's okay with that. He now show that he doesn't have to be the con man. He can still be the good man. And that's what happened. Reagan, who's been lying to Mom the entire time. And we all know it, and we all thought Mom knew it. And you tell Mom knew it too. But he finally confessed to Mom up in front. No lies, no schemes, no cons, just Reagan. Yes, and we all have those sides to us. In the end, it was able to relinquish Mob's doubts. Something that Mob never thought Reagan would do, is confess. But he finally did, and because of that, Mob was able to let go, both him and the powers. Mob wasn't just about him accepting the powers, it was about the powers accepting him as well. You know, we don't have to be so different, you and I. We don't have to be two sides of the same coin. We can just be one, just be whole, in a way. The yin and the yang. And that's exactly what happened. And then he went off confessed to Sabomi, and he got rejected in the end. You know, because at the end of the day, these long distance relationships don't work out. But as you can see in the future of the episode, they're talking. You know, they're talking. You know, she didn't have to talk to him. She didn't need to have his number, but here they are talking. Progress. One step at a time. You know, I never really thought he would be going out with Sabomi at the end when I first watched the series, and I was right. But I never thought it would be to the point where it'll be a slow progression. They just start as friends, calling each other, and they meet each other as they grow through high school. Who knows? So some time has passed, and all these people who were in the ninth grade are now in high school. The former captains and presidents of their own clubs are now gone, and now Shigeo himself is vice captain of the Body Improvement Club. Got even more members, more than ever. Proving it is really good to keep your body in shape. People they may shove it down our throats a lot, but yes, it is good to keep your body in shape. It really is. It helps out a lot. And it makes you feel good. You're tired, but you'll feel good later on. And eating healthy too. Because it don't taste good as sweets or other delicious foods, but it'll help you. You will feel better. Your mind will feel better. Your body feels better because you're processing those natural ingredients that you're supposed to have. I don't think I'm supposed to say the word ingredients. I think it's like more like nutrition in a way. Whatever. But everyone's changed. Everyone is changing, and they're still changing. It's not just change; they're constantly changing. Through each experience they go through life. You know, you see Mob now. You see Serizawa. You know, Serizawa have a new hairstyle. For some reason, they felt like they saw this image of him in the past. So what was going on? But I don't know what that was. It was funny. Oh yeah, Dimple. Dimple came back. You know, with a very convenient explanation. I guess it's nice he came back. He didn't have to, but one gave us that happy ending. That happy ending. And you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with having that happy ending. Nothing wrong with that. So yeah, Mob was an excellent, excellent story to be told. To be honest with you, I like this better than One Punch Man. That's right, I like Mob Psycho better than One Punch Man. One Punch Man is very entertaining and cool, but to me, that is it. With Mob, you have a nice set of established characters. You see the growth throughout the seasons. Some good guys, some bad guys. You see how they change, how their values in life are different from what they were before. And the song that played from the first season kicks in, 99. And it shows exactly what that is. If everyone is not so special, maybe you can be what you want to be. You know, your life is your own to change. And that's exactly what it was for Mob. You know, you see him laughing at the end. You never really seen Mob laugh until the very end. And that was good. Showing how much who he is now. He's letting himself go and suppressing his powers to the point where it would explode sooner or later. Now he's more like, let things flow, let it channel. You know, people are always trying to contain things, cage it inside. That never works. Caging something never works because it will sooner or later break free, and you won't be able to control it because you never worked on controlling it. You just worked on caging it, which is not controlling it. Controlling it is channeling it to let it flow well in your body. A circulation. That is what it means to truly to have control of something. Maybe it's not even control itself, but more a flow of a channel, in a way. As Master Xehanort said, darkness cannot be conquered, it can only be channeled. It can only be channeled. And that's what it is. we can't deny those dark tendencies of ourselves, but channel them. So when we do face temptation, we can easily resist it. But anyways, I think I yapped on enough. I just want to keep yapping because this is the last episode. We're getting no more mob after all this. It truly is going down the books for a really amazing series for what it is. Just beautiful. I always remember Mob Psycho for amazing. It's too bad we don't have any cool Shigeo figurines. That would be nice. I need to flood my room up with more junk anyway, so why not? So anyways, that's all I got for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, like, comment, subscribe, and of course, hit that bell icon. This has been Madcrownxox on Anime. Signing out.